In the video today, I'm going to provide you with a true understanding of what motivational intelligence is and why it's such a weapon for leaders. Now, to set a solid foundation here, I'm going to share with you a simple model. This model has been taught in 97 countries worldwide. It's been embraced by 40% of the Fortune 500. And companies like Saks Fifth Avenue, Procter& Gamble, Constellation Brands, and many other iconic and emerging companies have paid two logical millions of dollars to embed what this model represents into their organizations. This is really priceless to understand. We call this the success model. And it's going to enable me to explain to you in literally a couple minutes here exactly why motivational intelligence development is so key. So as leaders, what we all want for ourselves and those we lead is success, right? But what defines success? When we're talking about success, what we're really talking about is results. Right? Higher engagement scores, better retention, better performance metrics, more revenue growth, or whatever results are important to us and our roles at our organizations. Right? We're looking for results. And the reality is that great leaders who get results all have something in common. Something that makes them more forward-thinking, more talented, more capable than their peers. And that is this. Either consciously or unconsciously, they operate at an entirely different level than most leaders operate. And that's what enables themselves and those they lead to consistently succeed. So what is that level? Well, when we're trying to boost our results, what most leaders will do is they'll operate here at the action level. And this makes sense, right? Because if our people take the right actions, they get the right results. They take the wrong actions, they get the wrong results. They do a mishmash of actions. Sometimes they do it right. Sometimes they do it wrong. They get, unfortunately, mediocre results. It's a law of cause and effect. And this is why most leaders default to telling people what to do and how to do it. And right here at this action level is where a good 85% of development takes place. Right? So this is where skill-based training takes place, where best practices are established and refined. Process training takes place. Product knowledge is established. Very much teaching people what to do and how to do it in their roles. And it's important, right? It's critical. But it's not this level alone that enables great leaders to build number one teams. Here's the difference. Great leaders intuitively understand something. They intuitively understand that people don't take action based on what we tell them to do. As much as that would be nice and probably make our lives a little bit easier, right? But they don't take action just because we tell them to. People take action based on what they believe. What they believe about themselves, what they believe about their self-efficacy, and thereby what they believe about their products, about their company, about their industry, about the world. And so they will not act on new ideas. They will not close skill gaps. They will not embrace new strategies or directions unless they first believe that they're capable and worthy of doing so. So what our people believe is the root of our engagement challenges. It's the root of our performance issues. It's really the root of most of our people problems. And great leaders not only know this, but they optimize for it by getting people to believe in themselves, in each other, and thereby helping them shape the proper beliefs about their products, about their services, about their company, about their industry. Now, the ability to optimize these beliefs is called motivational intelligence. And if you've ever seen a championship team in anything, in sports, in business, and you wondered what makes them different, this is it. This is the secret to greatness. This is the weapon that great leaders use to outperform their competition. This level, motivational intelligence, is the difference between great teams and mediocre teams. It's the difference between great leaders and mediocre leaders. Now, if you step back with me for a moment, it becomes clear that this action level is where management and coaching happen. Right? Marshaling resources, sharpening skills, defining processes, refining best practices by coaching our people. And the belief level is where leadership and mentoring happen. Building traits in our people like confidence, adaptability, resilience, initiative, courage. And we do this by speaking to a part of them that nobody ever speaks to. Part that wants to come out, the part that wants to grow, the part that wants to be more tomorrow than they were today. And so as we understand this model and we're looking at this here, what this does is it literally establishes two levels that great leaders can consistently operate on and communicate from. And instead of spending 85% of their time at the action level, like most leaders do, What great leaders will do is they'll spend 70 to 80% of their time at that belief level. Because what they recognize is that's really what drives results. That's what makes great leaders different.